Hi, I'm Anne Marie with chaosisbliss.com, and I'm going to show you today how to make a boo kit. Now, I'm not normally a crafty person, and you would know that if you've checked out my website before, but I would like to do more crafts, and especially when I can find something that's easy and fun for families to do together. So this is a boo kit, and a little bit of history behind how I came to learn about a boo kit. About 7 years ago when we moved to our neighborhood, there was one night in October that our doorbell rang, and we went to answer it and nobody was there. And I thought, are they pranking us already? You know, we just moved in here. But actually what was there was this fun little boo kit on our front porch. And inside of it was some treats and candy and, you know, little things that the kids could do. And it's such a fun way for neighbors and communities to kind of come together and share in a little bit of fun. And you just make one or two and drop them off at somebody's house kind of late at night, and you could, you know, ring the doorbell and run and hide, and it's really fun, and my kids love it. So the supplies that you need to make a boo kit are, or at least the one that I'm going to show you how to do, we're going to make this fun one with some cutout letters. So super simple that I can even do it. And so I'm just using some craft bags, and then I've got like a fun little tissue paper that's going to go inside so that it'll be shown off with the letters. And you'll want something, you need an X-Acto knife and then a pair of scissors, and you need something to kind of protect the other side of the paper bag. And so I just use a cutting mat from my kitchen, but if you have a narrow self-healing cutting board from, you know, other kind of crafts, that you might have that, as long as it's narrow enough to fit inside the bag, then that'll work also. And then of course you need some fun treats. We've got some different kind of chocolate candies here, Snickers, Twix, M&Ms, and then I'm also going to include these fun little Mini Monster Halloween cans from 7-Up. And I found this funky cool garland. It's purple and glittery, and it has these little spiders already on it, and so that's what I'm using for the top of the bag. And we're just going to staple that because that's just easy and quick. And then I got a couple of little sun catcher kits that are really inexpensive, and just another fun non-candy treat that that you can do with kids. And then you're going to need your little boo kit sign and card. And so this is a 2-page printable that's available on my website at chaosisbliss.com, and I'll tell you more about that in a second, how we're going to use that. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'm just going to freehand the word boo because it's easy. It's only 3 letters, so it's going to fit on our bag, and it'll be nice and fat so that our funky tissue paper will show through. And don't be too worried about being perfect. I'm certainly far from perfect. So, making my bee. And because you want the tissue paper to show on the inside, it's okay to really make it any size that you want. So there's my bee so far. And for my O's, I'm going to make them like almond shape. And I think that'll be a little easier than trying to make a perfect circle or a perfect oval. One more to go. See, I told you this was easy. Okay. There we go. We have our BOO. Looks great. And now, I mean, that took all of what? 30 seconds. And so I'm going to carefully open this up, and we will put our tissue paper inside. I say carefully because I did rip my bee on another one that I did. Come on. There we go. This is a nice stiff paper sack. Okay. It's giving me a bit of trouble. Come on. I'm so afraid of ripping it. There we go. Finally. Okay. So we're going to put our tissue paper inside first. So that it shows the BOO. And I'll put it down just a little bit more. We don't need too much sticking out of the top. Does that look good? And then we will put our fun little Mini Monster Halloween 7-Up cans down in the bottom. We'll just do a couple of those. And then let's fill it up with some candy. We've got some peanut M&Ms and regular M&Ms and some Snickers and Twix and 3 Musketeer. All right, get all that good candy in there. And then let's put a couple of these fun little crafts that the kids can do. And that's okay to be kind of poking out of the top. Okay, and then on our printable for the Boo Kit, it's going to be 2 pages. Now, this page you're going to cut in half because this sign, when they receive it, this is going to go in their, either in their, like if they have a side light window or just a front door, you can tape it onto the front. And that way when other neighbors want to boo that house, they can come up and see, oh, they've already been booed, and they can move on to somebody else. Okay, and then the other one is just the card that tells them what the heck is all this about. So you can just fold that in half, and those will go inside. Oh, let's get our little garland on front, and we're just going to staple that. And you don't need very much, just enough for it to go across to the top. And we can just cut that with scissors. And we will staple this. See if I can do it kind of backwards and upside down a little bit. We'll do one in the middle and one on the other side. We'll put our little boo signs in here. The one on front, the card that says, "You've been booed." And there we have it. There's your Boo Kit. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to chaosisbliss.com.